And I'm going to be talking about the current price action on NAS 100. So if we go to the monthly time frame, you can see that on the monthly time frame, this is my draw on liquidity where I'm anticipating to see the market gravitate into, and then we go to the weekly time frame. Now on the weekly time frame, after we ran through this inefficiency right here, you can see how price dropped down and it failed to close above this inefficiency, showing me that there's a high level of bearishness on NAS 100. So what I'm going to be focusing on is, now firstly, you can see this week's right here. Now you can see the equilibrium, which is also the consequent encroachment. You can see how after price left this week's, we came right back into those weeks, came back into the consequent encroachment. So if you wanted to get into a sell position, this would have been a beautiful area to look for a sell position. So let's dive into the daily time frame and also go even deeper to see how you could have caught a trade using the consequent encroachment. So looking at this position, you can see this was the last sell, the last buy that took liquidity, tapped into this inefficiency. You can see that right here. You can see that was the last buy, and then we dropped down. So this right here is the consequent encroachment. You can see price coming back into it. So what you can do in situations like this is, now you see your point of interest. This is the point of interest on the 4-hour time frame, because you've already outlined the consequent encroachment from the bigger time frame. You can now make this your point of interest. Let's make it a unique color orange. Then we'll go to 1 hour. We want to see what price did there on the 1 hour. Then on the 1 hour, you can see there's an inefficiency right there as well, giving you even more confidence why price should come into that position. Now, once we're in this position, what you want to see is the 5-minute shift to market structure. Now I'm going to mark the high that took liquidity. I'm going to make it purple. Now let me take this out. Now we'll go to 5 minutes time frame. Now on the 5 minutes time frame, now you can see right here on the 5 minutes time frame, you can see there's also an inefficiency right here as well. More confluence as well. Now once price taps this, what you want to see is a shift in market structure. Once we tap this position, you want to see a shift in market structure. Now shift in market structure, this is the low, overall low that created this high, then this low, then this high, and then a shift in market structure right here. So your entry position is going to be something in here. So let's take it back to see what is in there. All we're looking for is something showing us, okay, now you can see right here, this was the last push up that sold off to break this low. So we can use the extreme right here as our entry position. Now this high will be the stop loss, and we can be hunting for 1:3 or 1:4, even though this trade delivered over 1:20, but that's not really the point of this video. So let's see what the market is gonna do so far. Now you can see how price is consolidating and not really giving clear moves and not moving high or even low. So making it even frustrating for any trader who's anticipating for this to come into that position. So let me go to the 5 minutes time frame, so this is a bit more faster and not kill all our time while waiting for it to hit the point of interest. So you can see it came really very close, and then it didn't tap into that position, and then price dropped really low, and then look at what happened. It came back into that position, tapped it, and delivered to the take profit. So I hope this video has been insightful for you to understand another way you can use consequent encroachment in your trading. I'll talk to you in the next session.